Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into our favorite monthly topic. We're going to go through all the different best prices. Well, I already went through all the different best prices for a Tesla vehicle right now, and I'm talking inventory discounted prices, and I compared Model 3 versus Model Y to really see what is the best deal out there, because sometimes you just got to zoom out and take a look at, okay, the Model 3s, how much are they on one side, and then Model Ys, how much are they on another side, to really see what is the best deal and how much more are you going to be paying from going from a Model 3 to a Model Y. And sometimes it's worth it and sometimes it actually isn't. So we're going to take a look at that, plus a variety of topics, but usually this is where I run my intro really quick. But my name is Dennis and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description if you want to support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing a Tesla. And you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, but more on that later. And so here's a quick look at all the prices. One thing is cool that we factored in all the $1,000 Tesla referral code discounts that you can add on top of that, just like the one down below in the description, that referral code. So don't forget to use a referral code out there. Hook a family member up, hook a friend up, or even if you don't have one, use one down below in the description so you can get that extra $1,000 off. And here's all the prices. So we can take a look at this together. And if you're a fan of the channel, if you're someone that's a returning viewer, you know exactly where you can get this spreadsheet. But if you want this spreadsheet, well, I'll put this in the live stream chat if we can get up to 14 likes. I think we're at 6 right now. I'll put it in the chat. But on top of that, within this spreadsheet, there's a list of all the best deals that I found right now on Model 3 and Model Y, S and X, anywhere from, I'm going to say on average, it's about $3,000 off Model 3s and Model Ys for the older, of course, 2024 vehicles. But here it is. So on the left side, we've got Model 3, of course, the new Highland, the new versions, and we've got Model Y, the old and busted versions as well. And you can see we factored in the tax credit and also the Tesla referral code discount, just like the one down below in the description if you want to get it and stack it on top of that. Of course, the one thing we didn't stack on this or add or adjust to this is that military discount, that $1,000 military discount. So if you are eligible for that, then it just makes this deal even more sweeter. So in the middle, you can see the differences between the two. Like, so if it says green, I guess I should mark this the opposite, but green means you're paying more to go from Model 3 to the Model Y, and red means you're actually saving money to go from Model 3 to Model Y. I guess I should remove this conditional formatting and just make it a better color. Maybe I could just remove it this way right now. Well, anyways, you get the idea. So you can see the reason why it's negative 35,000 because there is no Model Y standard range trim. I tried to find one in inventory and I could not actually find it. And look at that, we hit 15 likes. So there it is in the live stream chat if you want to take a look at it and see and jump along for yourself. So let's go here first. So Model 3 long range rear-wheel drive. This is the cheapest one I found in inventory with the best discount. And you can see after the tax credit and Tesla referral code credit, it's down to $31,440. The cheapest Model Y long range rear-wheel drive after everything is $32,340. So you're actually paying $900 more to go to a Model Y. Is that worth it? I'm not actually sure that's actually worth it. I think I would stick with and save that $900 and keep the Model 3 because it's the latest and greatest. You have the newest technology. And really the Model Y, it's a bigger vehicle and it sits higher. So if you're interested in comfortability, it's going to be more comfortable, but it's not that much bigger. And I think I would save almost $1,000 by doing that. Long range all-wheel drive, you can see the cheapest one we found in inventory for Model 3 long range is $35,030 after the tax credit and the $1,000 Tesla referral code. And on the Model Y side, the cheapest one is $35,610. So about a $580 difference that you're paying to go up to a Model Y. That one's pretty much negligible, I would say, at this point. I mean, really, actually, honestly, the $900 difference between the two is almost negligible as well. So really, you just got to figure out, do you need that extra space, that marginally extra space? Really, the best thing is go test drive both of them, see which one you like. I feel like a lot more people are going to like the Model 3 because it's the newest version Tesla. But at the same time, some people do like I do like driving and riding a little higher, just like how the Model Y actually does. And now we'll get to Model 3 performance and Model Y performance. This is where it gets super interesting. And so of course, Model 3 performance right now doesn't have any discount. Couldn't find any. We saw $2,000 discounts not that long ago. So, but even then, that doesn't really change much because you can see there's a big red $7,100 difference between going from a Model 3 to a Model Y performance. The cheapest Model Y performance I could find after tax credit and $1,000 Tesla referral code is $39,390. And so is it worth paying $7,000 more for a Model 3 performance over a Model Y? I would say no. I would say definitely if this is your first Tesla, first Model 3 or Model Y, just go with the Model Y performance and wait a year or 2 or 3 or 4 for that Model 3 performance, because in 3 years from now or 4 years from now, of course, we're going to see Model 3 performance having great and fantastic discounts like this. And then of course, there'll be like a new Model Y performance at the same time. So I would say just get the Model Y performance, save that money, put it into other things, buy Tesla or other things like that, not financial advice, and move on. And so if you click over to this tab, you can see all the different discounted vehicles out there, all the best deals that we referenced here. So you can follow along and check out all of them if you're interested in buying, placing a deposit. I do imagine like the Model 3 ones have been going off the shelves pretty quickly. Model Y have been staying pretty stale. So if you're interested in checking out all of those vehicles, definitely check that link that I paste in the live stream chat so you can take a look. But take a look at inventory, our favorite topic. You can see Model Y is coming down just a little bit and Model 3 is increasing just a little bit. I'm not imagining we're going to see any other fluctuations like this. It's probably going to yo-yo like this for the rest of the month until we start to see a better interest deal, a better financing deal, or some sort of push from Tesla to try and clear our vehicles, which I don't think we're going to see that until the end of October. I kind of have a feeling they're going to stay pretty low. It's pretty low key because they've got Robotaxi this coming week, which I still need a ticket. So if you got anybody got a plug out there, no availability for me. I do not have a ticket yet. And also, they've got their earnings call later on this month, so I do feel like it might be a little chill. But if anything does happen, Tesla does like changing stuff on Thursdays. And this Thursday, maybe we see some sort of offers, some sort of informational type of thing out there. And of course, take a look at this post. This was really cool to see from Tail OSIV. This is an insanely good deal, and this is what we've been talking about. Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive at a $2,500 discount, $32,440 after the tax credit, and then tack on another $1,000 Tesla referral code. That brings you down to $31,440 for a brand new Tesla Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive that goes 363 miles of range. And if you just want to take a look at some of the vehicles that we were talking about, here's the first one, Model Y Performance with a $3,600 inventory discount. Here's a Model Y all-wheel drive with a $2,880 inventory discount. And of course, here's another Model Y rear-wheel drive with a $3,150 discount, and we got another one with a $2,960 discount, and here's another Model 3 long-range wheel drive with a $2,550 discount. Full sheet right here is posted here, and definitely shout out to anybody that is able to pick up one of these Tesla vehicles before the end of the month. But my recommendation is still the same. So if you're paying cash for one of these and not paying cash or leasing, go ahead and maybe put a deposit on one of these. But if you are financing, the rate right now at 5.29 is not the best. So I would probably hold tight, or maybe if you want to reserve one of these vehicles and really roll that dice and play that gamble game and trying to hold the vehicle for a week or two. Tesla doesn't like that, but certainly that could be a strategy, but I'm not sure that's the best one for that. But certainly, definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Let's see who's dropped by today. AB, thanks for coming in. Harvey, thanks for dropping by. The Future, thanks for dropping by, and also thank you for being a Discord member. Rajan, thanks for dropping by, and Rafi, thank you for dropping by. What is today? Happy Monday. Hopefully you're all doing well. As you can tell, we're not at home. We're at a new location. So thanks for bearing with us, the different setup, different audio quality, and everything like that. And this next topic, Geico actually says, there's been an update. Yesterday we talked about how the Cybertruck, Geico might potentially be actually terminating insurance coverage. That was a very scary topic to actually talk about because we've got a Cybertruck, and if insurance companies start to follow suit like this, not a good look and almost a little bit disturbing. But Geico has actually came out and disproved that, and actually says that Geico has coverage available nationwide for the Tesla Cybertruck. It seems like there were false rumors that Geico has been terminating Cybertruck coverage, and that was not a real thing at all. So really cool to see that Geico has stepped in to really alleviate any Cybertruck owners' concerns, because I really feel like there's probably a ton of different owners out there that were maybe sweating a little bit because the Cybertruck is not a cheap vehicle, and also the Cybertruck insurance is not cheap as well. I think at one point, for a very brief moment, our insurance increased and it was like $300 a month, which, we can't have that at all. So we switched pretty quickly for that. But officially, Geico is not canceling Cybertruck insurance policies. Geico claims they have no knowledge of the letter, and maybe it was a fake letter or fake news or something to just stir the pot. But still, at the end of the day, great news to see that Geico is going to be going forward and putting coverage for Cybertrucks. On top of that, if you've got a non-Foundation Series Cybertruck on order, congrats. Vehicles are here, VINs are getting issued, and people are taking delivery ASAP. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, I would love to join you at your non-Foundation Series Cybertruck delivery. Hopefully we can make a video about it, and I'd love to join you, and maybe I'll take a look at all the different things and help you dissect the Cybertruck as well to see if there's any issues as well. So if you're in the Los Angeles area and picking up either a Cybertruck non-Foundation, a Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive, I've yet to actually see one and drive one, or I'd love to just sit in one, and or a Model 3, I think I've done the Model 3 Performance already, but I would say long-range rear-wheel drive, that's what I want to see. Or maybe even a Quicksilver Model 3 as well delivery. I'd love to join any of you if you're in the Los Angeles area, and if you're okay with me making a video about it as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But if you're just joining in, welcome. Here's the pricing as compared. We took a look at all the inventory Tesla vehicles, the best discounted prices for Model 3s and Model Ys, and compared them against the two to really see how much more are you paying for a Model Y, if any, and what's the best deal. And you can see right now, seems like Model 3 long range, rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive are the better deals. And also the performance for Model Y is a way better deal than a Model 3 Performance. Let's see. I'm just making sure the Discord link works. All right, perfect. Let's jump into the live stream comments. AB, thanks for coming in. Hit that like. Thank you. Harvey, when do you think Tesla will start rolling out 2025 model years? Great question. That's going to be late November or December, but maybe as early as at the end of October. We shall see, because that'll be interesting if 2025 already gets delivered. I guess if someone gets a 2025 VIN for Model Y, That would be super interesting as well. And the way to tell is I think it's like the 10th digit or 17th digit. You can Google it and see, depending on the letter, it actually tells you if it's 2025 or not. So everybody that's pending a Model Y order, Model 3 order, definitely take a look at that and see. Rajan, thank you for letting us know the Discord was working. Rafi, you think that last month deals were better with 0 down and the 1.99 plus referral, or is current deals if you're financing? I think last month deals. Yeah, last month is definitely better. Right now, if you're paying cash or putting a large down payment, then you could kind of make it better by financing at 5.29, but really just holding that loan at 5.29 for a couple of years is not going to make a lot of sense. The best way to kind of do it is just see, like, really if you could do like a 36 or 24 month lease, or 36 or 24 month finance and put a bunch of money down, it could be better. But at the same time, it's a lot of risk. I think 1.99 will fit a lot of people's situation better. And of course, that would be a better deal. Utuj, why so many use Tesla price over $25,000? It's like they don't want people to get the federal tax credit. Any thoughts? Tesla has an algorithmic pricing system. I'm sure you're talking about pricing for used Teslas, and that's because why did I have them? I'm sure you're talking about pricing for used Teslas. It's got an algorithm system, and they just slowly drop the prices every few days, and that's why that actually happens. And so it's not like they are purposely doing that. They just start at, like, let's say they start at a Model 3 at like $28,000, and every few days they start to drop prices lower and lower and lower, and that's kind of just their MO with that. Unfortunately, they don't price them high for a reason. That's just what they do for that. And so certainly there's a lot of people, I would imagine, that are stocking the inventory for used, and that's kind of the strategy there, is just kind of find a vehicle like, or a couple vehicles like, and just watch that vehicle, because every few days the price will drop, and then at some point it will drop under $25,000. But speaking of used Teslas and used vehicles, if you're looking to buy a used Tesla, you should definitely check out and figure out if you should need a warranty as well. And that's where channel sponsors like Amber come into play. I really like Amber because they provide a month-to-month warranty for your Tesla vehicle, including battery and a drivetrain. I know some of you might be looking at higher mileage Teslas out there, and so it certainly might be interesting to get a quote from this and get our discount on a quote as well. They've got 3 plans. It starts at basic, essentials, and premium, and basic starts at around $65 a month for coverage for a used Tesla. If I was looking to buy a Tesla vehicle at over 150,000 miles and it doesn't have factory warranty, this is probably where I would start. And if you use our link down below in the description, you get an extra promo code discount. So definitely check out Amber down below in the description. Thank you to Amber for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. All right, what else we got? If you're paying cash, the deals are better. Yeah, 100%. How long before Tesla sells used Model Y performance under 25? I give that another 6 months once the new year starts. IT, do you think Tesla will release a surprise cheaper or Model Y or Model 3 at October 10th? I think there's going to be a cheaper Tesla for sure coming out on 10/10. But latest rumor is that there's 3 vehicles coming out on 10/10. That could be even more crazier if that comes to be actually true, which I guess we shall see. This next topic, new low price for this electric vehicle trucks. It seems like these manufacturers that are selling other electric vehicle trucks are scrambling just a little bit. And so now there is a price drop on a Silverado EV, or maybe it's not a price drop, it's just a lower starting better price, and crazy price, because you can see that the 2025 Silverado EV starts at $57,095. Shout out to Inside EVs for posting this. It also offers a truly staggering maximum range figure, but there's a catch for the lower price. Okay, so what is this catch that they are talking about? The new max range trim earns an EPA range of 492 miles? That's absolutely insane. Is that EPA? Yeah, EPA range of 492 miles. That is pretty crazy for sure. But actually it says TBD here, so maybe it's like a certain other version. Okay, it's the $80,000 version that has 492 miles of range, but the standard range at 57, I imagine that's probably going to have closer to like 300 miles of range. But certainly incredible vehicle. And actually we got to drive one of these for 3 days. We rented one from Hertz, and kind of surprised if it can actually be a 50K or around 50K vehicle for what it is. It's a big vehicle and actually could be used as a work truck out there. So certainly very interesting to see if you're interested in a Silverado EV or basically a half-price Tesla Cybertruck, right? Well, maybe not, because now Cybertruck starts at like $80,000 for the non-foundation series. But either way, certainly very interesting. If you're looking for financing for an electric vehicle or any sort of Silverado EV or other brand EV, definitely check out one of our recommended other channel sponsors down below in the description. We got Tenet. Tenet provides the low monthly payment for your Tesla vehicle for any EV vehicle, and they are Tesla authorized. If you want to see what their offer is for a new or used vehicle, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Click it open and hit the apply buttons for a soft inquiry check on your credit to see what their offer could be on a Tesla or electric vehicle. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. Thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. TTV Realtor, when you bought your Tesla, did you pay dealership fees? Yeah, 100%. Unless you're talking about someone else. You always kind of you always pay dealership fees, at least the dealership fees for Tesla. AFV, what is the 2025 Model Y will be offering that I won't get in the 2024 Model Y? It's exactly the same, actually. Unfortunately, it's no difference. Winston, when will lease rate go down? Great question. They don't necessarily show too many different details until after you give the $250 deposit for leasing. So unfortunately, we can't see like the interest rate or anything like that until. But the cool thing is, after you place your $250 deposit and after you apply, you can actually switch between like, oh, do I want to lease or do I want to finance? It's actually really easy to do both of them. You just have to email them. Cred, for all military personnel, you must have ID Me account to apply for the $1,000 discount. Yes, 100%. One Greek, hello, Dennis, have placed a deposit on Model Y, been through 2 VIN numbers, but have passed on both, waiting for 1.99 and 2.49. They keep reaching out to schedule delivery. You passed on both? Interesting. Did you take a look at them, or why did you pass on both of them? Hey, thanks for coming in. Yeah, unfortunately, I know they're not in California, but there's a good amount. I know the big portion of everybody here watches from California. I think it's like 25%, but 75% I know watches from all the other different states. I took a look at it because I wanted to see, but not everybody watching is in California. But I get it for sure. Huge. If Tesla waits 6 months to drop used vehicles under 25, they run the risk of the 4K tax rate going away in the next administration. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like Model Y performance, yeah, but they're not. I don't think they're that pressed to try and give away all the different vehicles because they don't have too many inventory for used as well. Brandon, what a shame. I was considering it once my vehicle warranty runs out. They're working on it. I was speaking to the team at Amber. They know California is the biggest market, and they're definitely working to put the warranty product in California. As you all probably are well aware, California is a monster of a state when it comes to like regulations and things like that. And so they're working on it. And maybe once they announce the news, we will come on and tell you guys that it's available, because it's a great product and I like how it's month to month, and it's like basically Apple Care but for your Tesla vehicle. Rajan, I just drove the 2024 Model 3 with full self-driving. Wow, and the speaker system on the Tesla is one of the best I've ever heard. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Model 3 is great, and full self-driving has really come a long way. I would say at this point, I maybe even will pay, potentially, depending on how much it will cost, maybe it's worth paying that $8,000, especially if you're going to be keeping the vehicle 3 to 5 years. We used to not keep our Tesla every 3 to 5 years, but now it seems like, what else do we get? And so certainly maybe the next Tesla will keep it for 2 to 3 years. Fly Bills, thanks for coming in. Will the Juniper update come in 2025 or is it pushed to 2025? My best guess, 2026, my best guess is actually going to be June of 2025 for Juniper release, but we actually put a poll out there because I want to ask everybody what they thought on when the Model Y was coming out. And so here it is, the actual votes. When do you think Model Y Juniper is coming out? And an overwhelming 60% said Q1 or Q2 of next year. 21% said Q3, and 8% said 2020 Q4. And 6% said 2026. My guess is Q3 of 2025 is when it's going to be coming out. Cred, I'm from California. New Jersey. Edwin, thanks for coming in. Brandon, that's good to hear. Delinquent, New Jersey. Yeah, maybe there's probably a high percentage of you guys in New Jersey too, because there's crazy incentives, or was great incentives from New Jersey. Marvin, does inventory vehicles come with full self-driving trial? I think some of them come with full self-driving because that's the one way they can kind of juice the value on that, is to add that, I was going to say phantom package, but it's a real package. Rajan, I wish they will tie full self-driving to our personal account and we can transfer it to each new model we buy. Yeah, that would be sick. Like, what if it's like at one point, you know, instead of buying the hardware, I mean, it's got to do with regulations for sure on like adding it to the vehicle, because like I would pay, would I pay like 10,000 and just like all the vehicles on our account would have full self-driving, and then everything I add on and take off? I mean, there could be a product there. I mean, why not, right? Statement. Yesterday, I saw 31 Foundation Series Cybertrucks at a Tesla dealer. If they cancel all the Foundation Series by the end of the year, what do you think they're going to do with them? Great question. I don't know. I think we might see some inventory discounts on Foundation Series. That'd be funny for sure. Uzama, I wish I had this crazy incentive like the Colorado one here in Texas, but since basically on the fence, because basically the factory is here. Yeah, 100%. That'd be nice. And maybe Texas is working on, but no, maybe they're not. It's a different kind of state. Daniel, I've seen used 2024 Model 3 long range with 1,000 miles and full self-driving for $41,900. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I've been telling people, if you don't qualify for the tax credit, just try and find a used one, because that's where it is at, and you'll get the tax advantages of a lower discounted price. Of course, it's going to be a second owner and things like that. Statement. When are they going to release the demo trucks? Great question. Yeah, because now they're starting to do test drives. You're right. That's going to be Q4. You know what? We are going to see Q4 discounts on Cybertruck. I'm 99% sure. Alex, I said 2026, Q1, Q2 makes no sense. Yeah, it's too quick. Keenan, I start my job in 2 weeks. I'm waiting for the best deal. Wait for December. Alex, Colorado. Yeah, Colorado. Oh, you're from Colorado? Nice. Thanks for jumping in. And it's interesting to see where everybody is at. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And